It is Saturday morning, close to 10 a.m. in the morning. I'm still in Boulder, Colorado. Spend the night in the car. How was sleeping in the car? A little bit tough, you know, because the seat was reclining not all the way, so it wasn't really quite a bad experience. So bad, not bad. Well, anyway, I woke up around 6:30 or so, and you know, according to Jeff that I met yesterday, look at this dog. Looks like a husky. Masha wanted a husky for me to bring from Alaska, but I'm debating whether or not to go to Alaska. But this is farmer's market. I was told by Jeff yesterday evening. And look at this park. Look at this park. I am falling in love with Boulder. I mean, of all places I've visited on this trip, this is probably the best that hits home in terms of like the place I would want to live in. Look at the people, like just everyone's like in a paradise in a way. Everything is easy and like, you know, no stress. So this is one of the places I would consider coming to live, you know. And look at the mountains. And me being a mountain Jew, what could be better than that? People enjoying themselves with the bikes and everything. So this is the farmer's market over here. Happens every Saturday in the morning. And I'm gonna go film some people participating for the truth is. And sometime around 2 p.m. I'm gonna head out to Casper, Wyoming. Basically no one responded from Casper either, so I would probably need to take a shower or something. Maybe I'll find some place somewhere truckers stop or whatever, or I don't know, we'll see.
Блики на окошках, воробей за крошкой, мы глотками мерим наше время. Радужные точки, смятые комочки, мы с тобой одни, хотя со всеми. Да, конечно, сложно, но еще возможно. Сердце прошептало, я сказала, наверно, в следующей жизни, когда я стану кошкой, наверно, в следующей жизни, когда я стану кошкой.
We got our trees, Grace. Okay, where is your house, Grace?
I put my house down right here. Hidden, I'll live right there. Who cares?
До моей помады прикасайся взглядом. Мне пора с тобой уже прощаться. Разрешаю.
What is that?
Gold.
That's gold?
That's gold flakes.
Where did you find it?
In
From
Boulder
the
Creek.
water.
In the creek.
In the creek.
That's amazing. And how do you search for it? What is like?
I got me a black pan. You know, you seen the old gold pans? Goes around, you work the pan.
Oh, I see. It's like a like a screen.
No, I use the screen to get it down to the black sand. Then you have to work it in a gold pan.
I see. Yeah. Wow. So there's in the creek there is gold.
Yes. Still
Look
have
at that.
gold in Boulder Creek.
You're a rich man.
Yeah, I am. I don't have the jingle in my pocket. I got a little bit of jingle in my pocket, but
Jingle or dengue?
money.
Yeah,
I
jingle.
call it Jingle. Coins
Yes.
in my pocket, but I'm still a rich man.
Yes.
'Cause I don't owe nothing to no one.
You don't have debts.
I'm not in debt at all.
I see.
I'm a debt-free person.
So that means you are free too.
Yes.
free to choose, to leave, to be.
I can go any place I want to.
Yeah.
Pick up and get on the bus and travel.
There you go.
But I like it here better.
You like Boulder better,
Yeah.
regardless of season. Winter, summer, spring.
I've been here, like I said,
11 years.
It's going to be the 11th, 10th to stay out for the winter.
Where are you originally from?
Illinois,
Illinois.
Northern Falls, Honor Falls,
Chicago?
about 90 miles northwest of Chicago.
I see. So check this out. I am at this market, the farmers market. It's about 11:39. I walked into this museum, Boulder Museum of Contemporary Art. Next thing I see is this wonderful human being by the name Allison.
Allison, thank you.
Such a pleasure, such a pleasure. You know, I interviewed her for the Truth Is project, and she wondered like where I'm staying and everything, and I said, well, you know, I was heading out to Wyoming, but I would love to stay like longer here, and she offered the place to stay. And her friend Brenda also such a wonderful person. She's a vendor at the market, and tonight I'm staying in Boulder. Thank you so much, truly.
You're so welcome.
You were born here, right?
Yes.
What's Boulder, Colorado for you?
It's safety, it's yumminess, fun, it's beautiful.
Organic food, I take it, right?
Organic, you know, we get it all. A lot of organic, a lot of intellect, a lot of spirituality.
Yeah, there's like Google, there's I hear Facebook as well is moving here.
I haven't heard that, but well, we have NCAR and NIST, Naropa, University of Colorado.
And there's mountains too.
Most beautiful mountains.
Did I tell you that I'm
That's
a
right.
mountain Jew? I'm a mountain Jew. It's not Mountain Dew. It's Mountain Jew.
It's funny. It's where the plains meet the Rocky Mountains. So it's a really special place.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much once
You're so
again for
welcome.
hosting me, and I'm looking forward tonight.
Me
And
too.
you know, I have
Me
so
too.
many stories to share with you. And also, I have a dancing project, which I'm going to tell you later about.
Woo! I love to dance.
Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you. Mwah.
All right. All right. See you guys. Yes, Boulder, Colorado. This is Dmitry, and he's not Russian. He's of Greek descent. And this is Alex, his friend. They both participated in the Truth Is project. And then, you know, like I said, you know, I met Ali, you know, Allison, who offered the couch surfing, and Dmitry too. He's apparently also on couch surfing, and he says, you know, if it doesn't work out with Allison, you know, you can come stay with us. So that's like 2 couch surfers
In one day.
I should just head out to the city and like look for people in it,
Right.
not through couch surfing search or
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I want to introduce you to this chai khana, which is a tea house from Tajikistan, which used to be in the former Soviet Union. And take a look at this. This is in Boulder, and look at the intricacies of the place. There's like the national outfits that they have here, and in a way it's like a museum with a skylight. Can you imagine? Look at all this. So I was numerously told about this place, and
Блики на окошках, воробей за крошкой. Мы глотками мерим наше время. Радужные точки, смятые комочки. Мы с тобой одни, хотя со всеми. Да, конечно, сложно, но еще возможно. Сердце прошептало, я сказала, наверно, в следующей жизни, когда я стану кошкой, на-на-на-на.
how long has this tea house existed? 13 years from Tajikistan. Who's the owner?
The owner, his name is Lenny.
Lenny.
Can I show you what we're doing?
What's that?
I got some wonderful news.
Really?
To be talking about the election. They're going to say, how do we get a government that isn't out to kill us? So we're putting together an alliance of patriots in both parties, and we have a movement in 30 countries around the world. Where are you from?
Me? Japan.
I don't believe it.
I'm just playing.
So
I live in New York City.
We have to do what Roosevelt and John F. Kennedy did, not what Bush, Obama, and Romney are doing. So we're stopping the wars, but above all, we have Glass-Steagall before the Congress to cancel the bailouts. Now, many prominent bankers who were backing Obama and Romney to cut the budget and bail out the euro are now leaving that, including people from Citibank. So we're getting the patriots together in both parties against the crooks, and we're out here to overcome the silly, pessimistic baby boomers who say, oh, don't worry, bother me right now, I'm on summer vacation, let's wait till the election. We don't have until the election because the euro is going to crash before the election. Now when that happens, we don't need to have doubling food prices because we're going to have violence like you can't believe.
And how do you know that the euro is going to crash?
It's already crashing. It would have already crashed if the U.S. government hadn't handed over trillions from the Federal Reserve to bail out the crooks who owed Obama.
Right.
Okay.
But the Federal Reserve is a privately owned bank.
I know, but they're just printing up money like go tomorrow. They're not without the permission of anybody. So we're getting rid of the Federal Reserve. We're with LaRouche. So we're organizing a peaceful revolution to restore the Constitution, and we're raising $1,000 here today.
Just like before the 1913, right? Before the Federal Reserve emerged.
Lincoln, Roosevelt. We're going to take the money from the bailouts and we're going to start building train lines, power plants, water projects.
And you are at the helm of it.
Dave? Strange. No, we're with Lyndon LaRouche. Our candidates are beginning to win elections in the Democratic primary, calling for canceling the bailouts and putting people back to work instead of cutting Social Security, Medicare, and veterans, which is what the senator from Colorado insisted this week we have to do. We don't need to cut those things. We need to cancel the bailouts and put the billionaires who own Obama and Romney in jail because they're all crooks. What do you think about that?
Well, I have no opinion because I'm not into politics. But I am doing a road trip documentary about every state that I'm visiting, 34 states.
Okay, but we're in all states, and we're even in the country that you're from, which you won't admit where you're from.
I'm from Baku, Azerbaijan.
We have supporters in Azerbaijan. We probably have more supporters in Armenia.
It's Sunday. I am in Boulder, Colorado, and I am with lovely Allison, who was so kind, such a kind spirit. You know, as I was previously was telling you guys, you know, she hosted me for tonight, and it was so great to to get to know Allison and meet her. And I'm gonna drop her off, at her apartment. We just had breakfast. And then it's about 4.5 hours. I would take it like 5 hours, maybe 5.5 hours to Casper, Wyoming. All right. And again, sadly, there is no couch surfers responding out there. I put it on the board like an itinerary, and so far, no one responded. So I'm just going on the whim, If worst comes to worst, I'm gonna have to crash in the car, just sleep in the car, or just head out to the next destination, which would be Montana, which is Missoula. So last night I called up Allison, and I said, okay, I'm kind of I already filmed the Truth Is project and everything. I'm ready to come and meet you at your house. And she says, I am in Denver. And she went to the party. She went to the party of her ex-boyfriend's 40th birthday celebration. His name is Tiger. So, and it was on the rooftop, really tall building and everything. And she says, I'm coming back to Boulder by bus. And I'm like, why would you need to go by bus, And I offered, why don't I just come there and, meet you there, and then we'll go together to Boulder. And that's pretty much what happened. We had, great fun, met a lot of interesting people. And next thing you know, her friend by the name Aaron, she happened to live right across the street from that building on the rooftop where we were. And she's like a princess. She lives in this castle, which was built in 1889. Can you imagine? This is like that's when kings existed or something. I don't know. No. So, and she's a professor in biology, right? Mm-hmm. She's in botany.
and very like, wow, I thought she was a poet. You know, the way she expresses her thoughts is like, I mean, the timing and like, you know, the pauses and everything, it's beautiful. And I hope to see her one day again, you know, perhaps in the future our paths will cross again. I'll see you guys when I'm in Wyoming. Cheerios.
Ciao.
Okay, the impossible happened. Check it out. So like, I am basically like punching in into the GPS, right? This is it. This is what's happening. I'm punching in into the GPS, like Casper, Wyoming, right? And next thing I see is, I just like figured, let me just see, you know, what's going on couch surfing. Maybe someone responded. And Scott Lair, after, let's see, I sent the request on August 3rd. Today is the, let's see, the 5th, right? And Scott responds and says, you know, I need some time alone. But he left his phone number. He says, in case if you don't find anyone, you know, like I need some time alone for this like couple of days or so. But, you know, we can go out for beer or whatever. So, and he left his phone number. So I just called him and I said, I'm basically stranded on the street. Can I, you know, is it possible that you can host me? And he says, I guess I can, yeah. So I basically begged him into like hosting me. Thank you so much, Scott. You're like, wow, you're the best. So I'm waiting for his text as far as his address, so I can just punch it in into the GPS and head out to Wyoming, to Casper. So I guess, you know, there is possibility, right? Magic happens sometimes. It's amazing. I was like going on the whim and like kind of like thinking about crashing in the car, like sleeping in the car for tonight. But I guess it's possible. All right, I'll talk to you guys later when I'm meeting Scott, and that seems to be his address coming in. All right, thank you, Scott.